Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas. I'm a regional flight attendant. For those who are new, be sure to subscribe. To my returning subscribers, thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. Today, I began a 5-day trip. I would have started my 5-day trip earlier today. I had to call in to tell them I wouldn't be able to do my turn because I actually left my badge at home and didn't realize it till I was pretty much almost at the airport. But what I was going to do was I was going to pay for parking just for the 5 days that I was going to do. That way I still would have made it to the gate on time. But guess what? All parking lots were full. I rode around the airport 4 times and they all were full. So, and it bothers me because I've never called out of work before. So it's kind of like, yeah, it is what it is. You know, I can't even beat myself up about it. Just one of those things, like I went to put my badge and everything on, like I hang it with my tie. When I went to put my tie on, my dog started whining. I was like, oh, I forgot to let her out so she could use the restroom. So and you know, we're a creature of habit. So I usually put my tie on, then my badge. And after I let her out, I just started packing up my things, thinking that I put my badge on. So, but it is what it is. Right now, I'm just finna deadhead to Detroit and then work a flight from Detroit to Norfolk. And I'll be done about 11 o'clock tonight. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Norfolk. Hello, everybody. Made it here to Norfolk. The one flight that I did work was very uneventful, so wasn't too much problems or anything like that. My first officer and captain, I've worked with them before, and they're very surprised that I remember working with them. Like I told my first officer, I said, "You don't remember me and you talked about taco stands," because she used to live where I used to live. And I asked her, has she ever been to that taco stand? And then my captain, I said, your husband is Italian. And she was like, you have perfect memory. Generally, I do have a good memory. If we talked before and we had a conversation about certain things, I'm going to remember you. I may not remember names, but I do remember faces. Also, I forgot to tell you, in the midst of all the craziness, I was off for an entire week. And I think I explained it in my last video. You know, I ended up dropping a trip because thinking I was going to be able to pick up, but these reserves were able to drop a trip and they were just snatching everything up out of open time, and there was nothing for me to pick up, not even reserve days, nothing. So I was off for an entire week doing nothing, just thinking of things that I need to get done, but I don't have the proper tools to get those things, to do those things that I need to do around the house. Like, I need a blower. I'm not raking anymore. I need a ladder. But I'm gonna get those things eventually, but so those things can get done. But that's basically what I was doing and thinking about things what I want to plant for my garden next year. Other than that, I have a 10:35 van in the morning, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for day 2. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to day 2. Today is a 4-leg day with a bunch of sits in between. So I'll go from Norfolk to JFK, sit for an hour and 45 minutes. JFK to Raleigh, sit for an hour and 40 minutes. Raleigh to JFK, and I think I sit for like an hour. Then I go to Richmond, and I'm done tonight about 11 o'clock tonight in Richmond. So, yeah, it's just gonna be one of those days. Possibly they could change me if anything happens. We are going to New York, so you know how New York is. You just never know what's gonna happen. And last night slept very well, and I did work out last night. That was an event in itself because I haven't worked out in a week, basically. Nothing, just besides walking around the house, nothing. So that was an event in itself. But I'm finna get ready and go downstairs, and I'll see you guys once I get to Richmond tonight. Hello, everybody. I've made it here to Richmond. It's going on 10 minutes to 12. And today's flights were very uneventful, with the exception of, I don't know what it is. On all flights, the last people on the last row just want to take their time as if we don't have another flight to do. As if this plane is just not going on, it's just stopping right here. When I tell you it was on every flight, I'm not exaggerating. Even coming here, they took at least 20 minutes. Everybody was off the plane. they took 20 minutes. My flying partner, she's kind of new, so she didn't really want to say anything. So I go back and say, hey, they have to come on and inspect the plane. So we need everybody to get off, you know, just in a nicer way about it. So that's what I had to say for almost every flight, with the exception of ones where they actually had to come on and clean so this flight can go back out. I just would go out and say, hey, this flight is on a quick turn, meaning that they need to come on and clean, and we're trying to get other people on so this flight can leave out. And, you know, they kind of moved a little bit faster. But other than that, everything was very uneventful. Tomorrow, I don't have a van time until 4 in the afternoon. So I can sleep in. I can basically just not do anything for tomorrow. And then it's 2 flights tomorrow, so I'm good. I'm gonna go work out. It's a late night workout, and then come back, shower, stay up, edit some videos, watch TV, and go to bed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Good afternoon, well, evening, everybody. Today is day 3. I only have 2 legs. I do, where am I? Richmond to Detroit. Then I do Detroit to Greenville, Spartanburg, and then I'm done. Basically just a 2-leg day for me today. Last night slept really well. I didn't go to sleep until about 3 because I was up doing some editing and research on an up-and-coming trip that I have coming up in February, and I didn't go to bed until like 3 o'clock. I woke up about 12-ish. So, you know, and I needed that rest because I didn't even wake up at all at any point in time that morning. So I slept all the way through. So I probably really needed that sleep. I am very sore because I took a week off from not working out when I was off for that week. Normally, like if I'm on vacation, yeah, I'm off for a week, but I don't really go to the gym, but I'm actually actively walking around and doing, you know, physical activity versus at home. I just kind of walked around the house and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sore where my legs are, at least. But we're going to push through the day, and I'm finna get ready and go downstairs, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Greenville tonight around 11 o'clock. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Hello, everybody. So when we got on the plane, we noticed that there was a panel that is down over the forward flight attendant jump seat. So we're waiting on maintenance to come to tape it up or do whatever they need to, because we tried to push it up to see if it would stay and we couldn't do it. So we're waiting on maintenance, and in the outstation it could take a lot longer. So we are delayed for a little bit, just don't know how long or how long it's going to take for maintenance to get here. We had a 2-hour sit in Detroit, so all this is doing is just cutting into our sit time, so we don't have as long of a sit. So I'll keep you guys updated if anything changes. Hello, everybody. Made it here to Greenville, Spartanburg. It's going on a little, oh, it's after 12. It's 12:11. I thought it was before 12 o'clock. Today's flight's very uneventful. Besides the actual delay that we had earlier, we had to wait for maintenance to come. And basically all I did was took some tape to tape it back up to the ceiling, which we could have did it, you know, but you have to be a mechanic and they use a certain type of tape to put it up. So we had to wait on that. It took about 45 minutes for him to come, and a lot of people missed their flights. Again, I tell you all the time, you need more than an hour for connection time, because you never know what might happen. And a delay happened, and it was about 30 misconnects. So it is what it is. Also, we had a passenger get off the plane. He asked me, where did y'all get a British pilot from? England, maybe? I didn't tell him that, but that's how I was like, England, maybe? But it was just funny, you know, like, where would you get a British pilot? I don't know, England. That's where they, duh. But other than that, I'm finna get ready and go downstairs and work out. I have a 1 o'clock van, so it's a good little sleep in it, but I'm gonna get up for breakfast here because we do get free breakfast. And yeah, and tomorrow's just a deadhead. I work 1 flight, and that's to Key West. So I have a deadhead in the morning and then Key West. That's it for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Good afternoon, everybody. It is day 4. Today is just 2 legs. I deadhead from Greenville to Atlanta, sit for a couple of hours, and then I have 1 flight to Key West tonight. It's been a long time since I've been to Key West. I think 2018 was the last time I was in Key West. So it's a short overnight. It's like a 10-hour. So I don't get there until like 7 o'clock tonight, and we have to be up and at the plane tomorrow by 6:30 6:30 or 6 o'clock-ish. It's a 10-hour overnight. It's one of those short overnights. They give us the best layovers with the shortest overnights, basically. And we used to have long layovers here in Key West, to where we got there like at 9 in the morning. We didn't have to leave until 7 in the next day. Those were the longer layovers that we used to get, but I haven't seen any of those as of recent since we got Key West back. But I'm gonna get ready to go downstairs, and I'll see you guys once I get to Key West, and if anything changes, I'll keep you updated. Everybody made it here to Key West. Well, that's not the right time. It's not 4 o'clock. It is 8:15. Today's one flight was very uneventful. Pretty much everybody was chill coming down here. I worked first class, so we took a 700 because the runway here is very, very short. So we need a 700 to come into here, just like some of the Bahamas airports that we go to. We have to take the 700 just because of the runway is so short, and we have to take a smaller plane into it, and we don't take the 900 here. So, but other than that, I'm gonna go downstairs to see if the van can take me downtown to Duval Street, and basically I'm gonna just walk around. I've been here before, and it's too late to even drink alcohol because I'm within 12 hours of my report time. My first officer got random once we got off our flight from Greenville today, so more than likely somebody else is going to get random for the rest of this trip. So we're gonna but again, it's within the 12 hours, so we're not drinking, just basically just walking around and seeing what we can find, if there's anything fun going on, because it is Saturday night. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just walk around. I've already eaten, so I'm not gonna really eat. It's just basically walking around and enjoying the vibe down there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for go home day. Good morning, everybody. Today is go home day. Today's just a 3-leg day. So what time is it in the morning? It's going on 6:26. I have a 6:45 van. Basically, I just go from Key West back to Atlanta, and do a Georgetown turn, which is Exuma, and then I'm done tonight, this evening around 5 o'clock-ish. Went downtown, to Duval Street last night. Just kind of walked around, and it's just basically how you expect it. If you've never been to Key West before, it's very, very touristy. It's a cruise spot for Carnival, I know for sure. Stop off here, and pretty much, I think they have like somebody houses here. I just can't think of it right now, but if I do think of it later, you could do that. But mostly everybody is pretty much live bars and live bands and bars down Duval Street. So pretty much people come through here. They do water sports, they drink, mostly drinking, and that's pretty much what it is down here in Key West. It's pretty during the day, and if you get a chance to stay here longer, it's very, very, very pretty. But again, 10 hours, that's, it is what it is. But I'm gonna get ready and go downstairs to catch the van, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on to close out the video. Hello everyone, so I made it back here to Atlanta. It is raining. Today's flight was very uneventful. Everybody's pretty chill going to the Bahamas and ready for vacation. This was my captain's last trip, so she's moving over to mainline. Our pilots have an actual flow to where you have to have so many hours and be here so many years in order to just flow over to mainline without any interview or anything like that. So that's where she's going, and my first officer is upgrading to captain. So everybody's, moving forward with their careers and everything like that. But I'm gonna get ready and go home, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. As always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.